What's up? How you guys doing? It's TK Poppin' from Papa Takers. We hop on at the top of every week. Let me turn this music down. But we hop on at the top of every week. We take a look at the news. We ended off on a nice little note, man. I called a sale right into our buy zone, and I actually drew exactly what I thought would happen with price. Man, this shit was really close. All right, come on. So the market ended after retesting this high right here Friday. I called the quick sale on US 30 to retest this level to hit that high on a 3 hour. Let me go to the 2 hour time frame. Let's see, 1 hour. 1 hour time frame, it almost happened exactly the way I drew it. So man, that's absolutely beautiful. What's going on, everybody hopping in on YouTube, people jumping in on TikTok? Gonzo, what's up? So big wins on US 30 to end the week.
Win! Yeah!
Now, honestly, we just need to see how price is going to respond right here on a smaller time frame. After price came up to hit this 3 hour resistance zone, we got an immediate pullback. So I'm gonna go down to a smaller time frame. So what do? We sold from here to our buy zone. Once we got there, we added to our buy. We added another position because we also got a buy down here at the lows on US 30. So we had a little fun. We got a little fancy. And everything played out well. Now, as soon as we hit this zone, price pulled back immediately to retest the level that was previously broken. So what we're going to do is get rid of this drawing. That was nice. That was kind of fun. Get rid of this other stuff from that last trade setup. We're gonna trap price right here. Apple call. Yeah, we'll take a look at that Apple call after this. So I think this thing is going to continue to go up. So if US 30 is going to continue to go up, possibly break above these highs, then that would support that Apple call, Josh. Appreciate the follow, Ivan.
You heard it here first. Try Lucid Free today.
Damn YouTube. All right, cool. So let me set these alerts and we'll go check out Apple real quick. Now, the reason I want to set these alerts is because right now price is consolidating. So when you see this after you're already in a trade when it's trending, so for this particular case, we're in a trade that's making an uptrend and we see consolidation. We need to know if it breaks beneath consolidation so we can protect the trade setups that we are in and make sure we don't lose winning trade setups. Molly, what's up, Molly? How you doing over there on Facebook? Hold on, let me open up this window a little more. Hold on a second. Let me open up this window so I can see y'all comments. All right, cool. All right, so let's check out Apple really quick. Oh, pretty much the same thing. You got consolidation right here. Okay, cool. So we had a double bottom right here on the monthly that just got retested. I like to go out to the higher time frames and make sure I see where the key levels are on the higher time frames before I get too deep into analytics. Now we got 3 touches right here on the monthly. We definitely got stop losses beneath this. Let's get on the smaller time frames and see what's going on. Right at the highs of that monthly, we got a double top. So price will pull back to retest that. Let's just figure out when. 16 days left in this candle. Should see some consolidation if it's gonna be real. All right, right after that retest, the market shot right back to retest this structural level right here on Apple. So this is a key level. You know it's a key level because when price was underneath it, it used it as resistance right here. And when it broke above right here in this area, it began to use price as support. All right, cool. All right, cool. So right here we got, yeah, we'll take a look at that one in a second. Nah, that does not mean it's time to get in. We got price consolidating right underneath the key level. That means it's time to be patient, Cezanne. So with Apple, I would need to see this. We definitely got a gap above, so it does support the Apple call. If we get a break of, what is this? What price point? We get a break above 200 and we get a pullback. That's a good means to take the Apple call. I would really, Now this is why I would look for this entire gap to be filled, because right above this level, hold on a second. Right above this level, we got another area where we have relatively equal highs. Okay. And anytime you see this happens, whether it's at the high like this, or let's see, let me give you an example. Let's say we were right here in price. Right here where you see the relatively equal lows like this is what all of the traders are looking at. And what they're doing is they're placing stop losses beneath or above these levels. Is SPY going to be up in the pre-market? We can look at SPY right now. Everything just shot up, so it's already up. All right, so everywhere where you see these relatively equal lows or relatively equal highs, the market will reach down and capture all of the money in those areas before moving in the opposite direction, okay? So that's something that I use to make all of my trade setups, and I do it live so you guys can see it yourself. This thing is man-made and man-manipulated. So let me clear this out so we can get back to what we're looking at. Close it. All right, cool. So the same thing that just happened on the downside, I'm looking for that exact thing to happen with Apple moving up, okay? With it capturing the money above these relatively equal highs to retest this structural level here. And it's another gap right here. So you can play it like this, waiting until we get that break above. Enter on the retest of, what's that, 198. Give a couple targets on this thing. TP3, put TP2 right here. Yep, and that's how I play that call on Apple. But I'm definitely going to wait to get a break above this level right here. What's this? What's this alert at? $202. Let's see. What is this? SOKL. Oh man. It say so based off of the current evaluation you would on the 17th. So I don't have my option chain pulled up. But what I do is I give myself 2 weeks for any call or put that I take on options, okay? So get you a contract, 2 weeks, a month out. I really don't play the weeklies like that. Now you can get a lot of money on there, but just get a trade sometime, man. You can get a nice return getting you a contract about a month out. Because this is the thing with those weeklies, you could have the right move, but if you fuck around and enter the trade when it's in consolidation, then, you just killed yourself just by being in the trade too long. All right. So on the weekly, we're down here trading at this key level. What's going on? Are we going to get a bounce? Let's see. Uh-oh, wrong one. On the daily, that EMA is really far away. Let's see. Oh, no problem, Josh. Oh, I was like, your name is what? Hold on, there you look. What are you going for calls on, scam? So when I'm looking for reversals, I need this 200-day EMA to be a little closer. This thing is a bit far away from me to look for a call on this SOXL. And again, we got these relatively equal lows that just formed right here. So even though this is a weekly support zone right here, there's a high probability that this thing is going to break beneath this low to create a lower low before this buy sets up. So I would be patient. I would definitely be patient. Especially with, like I said, the way this 200-day EMA is setting up. Look like it's getting ready to play somebody. So we could see a break above this area right here to capture the stop losses above the high. A retest of this gap in between $14 and $15 before this thing breaks this low. And you should expect this rejection to happen when this 200-day EMA gets a little closer to price on that 200 time frame. I'm sorry, on that 1 hour time frame. So the 200-day EMA getting closer to price on a 1 hour time frame. You don't want to look for reversals if you see this much space between the 200 and price. It's not ready yet. In most cases, when you get those reversals, let me find it. Let me go to the highs, because this was when you're at the highs. So let me get this area. Boop. When you're at the highs, when you're at the lows, normally that 200-day EMA is going to be right on price, like on a smaller time frame, letting you know when that reversal is going to happen like this. So I just went to the highs and went to the 15-minute because it happens all of the time, whether it's stocks, crypto, options. If you're looking for that reversal, wait for that 200 to catch up before you actually place that trade. So right here, it was always in the area that was meant for the reversal. But look at how far away the 200 was away in distance. It wasn't until price started trading on it, boom, you get a gap beneath, that move starts happening. So we're going to look for the same thing on this. Let's go down and check that 15-minute. Yeah. So definitely, same thing. I would definitely wait until these lows are broken to look for a long-term buy on this. If we do get a solid close above this area here, let's see, this area here, then it's a great chance, like I said, you could see this move happening. But as far as the risk reward, it's nothing favorable that I would take right here with this buy, because you have to wait until price closes above this gap to take this buy serious at all, even to retest that. So my thing on this, I would be looking for sales from here, and I would be waiting until these lows are taken out to look for buys down at the $4, $6 area. So I'm only buying around $4 and $6 and only looking for sales right here in this range between 14 and 16. And that's to be safe on this thing without taking unnecessary trade setups. Because that's one thing that kills people. Wanting to be in a trade and just placing it just because. You got to make it make sense for you. Now, as far as the risk reward, let me show you what I meant. Right? So really you got to wait on a break above. Now, it's a chance that price could fill the entire gap, but in most cases, we aim for 50 or 60%. You would have to respect the bottom of this area as your stop loss, and that's like a 1 to 2. It's not too many traders that are really accurate enough to trade 1 to 2 risk-reward ratio trades. So I always suggest putting yourself at a 1 to 3, which is like putting up $10 to make $30 or putting up $100 to make $300. That way, you don't have to be as accurate, but you can make sure, that you put yourself in the best position with your trade setups. Now, let me show you the difference. Only taking your buys from the low down here, right in between that $4 and $6 margin that we talked about. Even if you just look to see that area right here retested, that's a 1 to 6. So this is the thing with trading. It's not just identifying the strategy that works. It's finding something that gives you the best odds with your risk-reward ratio. What you sorry for, bro? So with this sell, if we take the sell from this level and we take it down here, that's a 1 to 8. So if you guys do not know what a risk reward tool is, check it out online, or you can find it in our Trading Essentials bundle. We're going to walk you through. I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, we'll walk you through setting up your demo account, setting up your live account. We'll also show you how to place your trades and monitor your trades and give you a complete trading plan, showing you how to properly leverage on your trade setups as well. But to get access to that, you head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com, and get that Trading Essential bundle. It's absolutely free. But yeah, let's see, what's the next one? You said, what's a good percentage to risk? So I do 3%. 1 to 3% is really good, but I do 3% because I give myself 3 positions for each trade setup that I take. That way, as prices move, and I can pay myself. One thing that I see people do is they only place one trade. And in doing that, when it's moving, you always have this thought if it goes a little further. If you would have broken up your position size into multiple positions, then you don't have to create that type of anxiety. Pay yourself as price is moving. That way you can leave some runners up. So what that would look like, let me get rid of this buy right now. So what that would look like if we just did 3 different positions for this sell. We know we're looking for this level to get retested here. So that'll be our TP3. Right around here at this level, we'll take profits on that first setup. And right here, this will be our TP2. So this is one thing that helped me hold my setups a lot longer when it came to trading, and it really plays out. That way you get to pay yourself. Yo, what's up? How y'all doing over there on YouTube? All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and look at SPY. It's pretty. I'm guaranteed it's doing the same thing the US 30 is doing. Okay, cool. So US 30 just wicked our zone again. Yeah, US 30 is definitely about to hit this area up here. Now, when we get here, maybe this will happen Tuesday. We're actually looking for this sell. Do I trade GJ? Bro, we trade everything. When I tell you it's all the same, there's no special strategy for Forex, crypto, or options. It's all the same price action. So after this, we'll go to GJ and take a look at it too. All right, cool. So US 30 just dropped underneath and captured all of that liquidity right there. From there, I really believe we're going to get that break above the highs to get that retest that we were looking for before this sale happens. So we'll see what happens during London. I'm going to place another alert right here. This guy said SPY. Yeah. Okay. So I was actually looking for a potential reversal up here. It didn't quite hit that zone yet, so let me set another alert. This is the same trade we were looking for last week, and we called the reversal right here from this same point, that 50 or 60% mark of these gaps. So this, let me get this out of the way. When you see these impulsive candles like this is the exact same thing as a gap. Sometimes people get confused, but there is no difference, okay? So we play these the exact same way that we play gaps. Triple Qs, yeah, we'll take a look at triple Qs after GJ. Let me get y'all in the right order. So with SPY, really, we got to be patient and just trap price where it is from 53.76 and what's that? 54.22. And then we got to see how it responds. But we're looking for a rejection at those highs. Let's go to GJ. What's in the news? Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay. So top of the week, man, let me see what's going on. So we still got heavy selling pressure on the monthly. Let's see. So this is the thing with GJ. monthly low right here was just tested. So we will see consolidation. Oh, it's already happening. Okay. So this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. It's real simple though. Let me get this. So right here at the highs, where we have this consolidation that was formed right here, price is either going to, price is either going to break above to capture the liquidity above to retest this area before falling, or we'll see a break beneath here, a retest of this area before GJ continues his move to the downside. Oh no, I don't have any certifications, Max, but I did work for Vantage FX, Blueberry FX, Iron FX for years as an analyst. Yeah, so I provided trades for the brokerage firms and their groups. Oh, and Vantage Australia. All right, so with GJ, boom. Yeah, so we've been around a little while, Max. So with GJ, this is what we're doing, setting these alerts here. Let's go down here. 4-hour time frame, we got that 200-day EMA catching up. Oh, some comments were filtered. That's beautiful.
Who's coming in the driveway?
All right, cool. So cool. All right, right here on this 2 hour, this will be really nice. Depending on the way this thing closes, if we get a close above, like I said, we could be looking to see price move a little higher to capture these stop losses that we got above. All right. So let me actually move these alerts a little closer. Boom. So there you go over here on YouTube. If you place your alerts right at 88.38, no, I'm sorry, 188.358, and what was the other? 186.502. You have a good range. And from there, just wait for a solid close either above to take your buys, or wait for a break below and a retest to take your sales. And triple Qs. Look at that. Last guy told me to look at triple Qs. I said we'll get a rejection at this low to retest this gap. That thing hit perfectly. Where are we now? Okay, this thing is definitely going to be looking for somewhere to reject. These are really kind of bad areas to enter in the market, like in the middle like this. These are bad places to look for trades. If you would have got that rejection at the low, it would have been a lot better. That's a double bottom on a 3 hour. But we got a lot of rejections underneath that area. So if we break this low right here, I think the sales will be in favor for real. Got a lot of gaps on this thing too. This gap got filled. Price is right underneath this gap. Okay. Alright, so we definitely got a reason for triple Qs to move to the upside. Right up here at the highs where we have this micro structural level right here. Price broke it, but it never retested. And we also got relatively equal highs right here and right here, leaving stop losses above this area. Now, the thing is, the safest place to enter, that's what we're looking at. We need this 200-day EMA to catch up on this 4 hour, and we need to see price break back above this structural level right here. Right where price use this area as support and also use it as resistance right here. We need to see a solid close above that area and a break above that 200-day EMA before this thing would be safe. All right. So this is the key level right here on triple Qs. I see your question over there on TikTok. Give me a second. Right, so anything underneath this shit is dangerous, okay? So what we're gonna do is stick to the plan. We're gonna just trap price right here. So we got consolidation on the every time frame underneath the 3 hour. All right, cool. Now for a somewhat early entry. What we can do is set the alert above, what is this? 458, and on the 30-minute, that should be right by the 200 EMA. Yep, it's right on the 200-day EMA. So we get a close above, a solid close above the area of range that we got here. What we're gonna do is wait on price to pull back to retest it, and then we'll look for buys. It said, what kind? Oh, you want to do a call Tuesday on triple Qs? Yeah. That's what. Let me see. Where's the news on Tuesday? Yeah, we got USD news on Tuesday. That makes sense. So Monday, if we don't see that move, where's my highlighter? Yeah, because you could see this here. What time frame was that I saw that on? Yeah, you could see this pull back here. That's why we're going to definitely wait for a clean break before looking for this thing. So that may not happen until Tuesday. Oh, you got an expiration for Tuesday. Man, look, y'all. Give yourself enough time on these contracts. I know those weeklies look good, but that theta is no joke. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. There's a great chance we could see consolidation right here at the start of the week tomorrow. We could see a pullback to this area right here. What is this? 444. All right. So, depending on where we get that break underneath this area right here, we can take that sell down here. If we get it a break above, then we can make that move, because price definitely has to return to this area right here. What was that, a 4 hour? Yeah, it's going back. So this thing that I'm showing you right now is something that I show all of the students. It's called a uptrend structural break. So the concept is consolidation will always be the beginning or the end of a trend. All right. So let me show you really quick over here. So before you see price move up, in most cases you're going to see this, a break of consolidation, a pullback to retest it. Then price is going to make that move. And when it's ready to go in the opposite direction, you'll see again consolidation being formed. In most cases, it'll pull back to retest before it goes to the downside. Now, sometimes you'll get an impulsive move and it won't retest. So what I do is I set limit orders right there at those areas. And what happens? The market pulls back, hit that area. I get in with a trade that I didn't have to watch at all. I just wake up and profit, and not using fancy strategies, but just understanding what's going on structurally. So Riley, so you got this question, do I think it's gonna go up or down tomorrow? So when you are getting into your flow state as an analyst, it doesn't matter which way it goes. The only thing that you need to develop a really strong eye for with your skill set is understanding where your key levels are. Like with this, we know if it breaks above this level and respects this level as support, it's going up. If it breaks beneath this level, then respects it as resistance, it's a good chance we're gonna see a little more consolidation, maybe even a break. I think it wants to go up first. But so we just find those key levels, and then it doesn't matter. You put yourself in a position where you can be more reactionary. So instead of guessing and taking a bunch of leaps on your trades, you actually find yourself trading less and winning more. Oh, NVIDIA? I didn't see that. You said, where's the 200-day EMA on this one? 200 is all the way up here on the 3-hour time frame. But on the 30-minute time frame is right on the top of price on triple Qs. NVIDIA. Appreciate that, Cezanne. So NVIDIA already broke above the 200-day EMA. So it looks like that trade setup that we was just looking at, that possibility that I just told you guys about that break is looking more real now, because all of these things really work together. NVIDIA, triple Qs, the indices. So I'm really just analyzing the same shit with different names. Oh dang, what did I do? All right, where were we? Yep, all of them just reached down to retest a significant monthly level. Yeah, man, these things, whew, I tell you what, if they don't make a higher high, this shit is going to fall. Like, this right here is really the next major structural level. Whew. So y'all pay attention, man. What time period? So right now I'm looking at the monthly. So I do top-down analysis. I don't like to look at the smaller time frames only, because what you can do really is trick yourself. By only looking at those smaller time frames, you will miss the major structural levels and what's going to happen in most cases. So like, look at this. This area right here Yes, this is support, but that's a daily support level. This is the weekly and monthly support level. So while people was right up here looking for buys, me looking at the higher time frame, I'm like, oh, look at the daily, creating a bunch of liquidity, a bunch of stop losses underneath this area. This shit is going to get broken so they can hit this major support level right here, and then the buy is going to happen. That's why I always start with the higher time frames before, because this was me my first couple years being a victim of scalping and intraday trading. You definitely got to get on these higher time frames and then go to the smaller time frames to refine your entries. But identifying your key levels, higher time frames, monthly, weekly, and then we get down to the daily. All right, so the past is your biggest friend too. Same thing in life. You want to get a good understanding of possibilities, pay attention to the actions of the past. It's going to show you the future. So right here, this area, we have price using it as support and resistance at different areas. So right here was resistance till it broke above. You use it as support right there, support right there. It was also support right here. Okay, so this is a key level right now in the market. Let's get rid of this. We also got the 200-day EMA right here. This is something that'll keep you from taking unnecessary trade setups. If this buy is going to happen, we're going to see a break above this key level and a break above. Can I zoom in? Shit, yeah, I can. All right, bet. So now that we made it down here, let me get rid of this. Now that we made it down here on NVIDIA, this level right here, right underneath this 200-day EMA, the 200-day EMA is always going to show up like a bully, okay? If price is trying to move up, this is the Matumbo. No, not today, all right? Now, if price breaks above it, in most cases, if you get a retest of it and it holds, this thing is going to go up. So that's why we want to be patient before just jumping into this trade setup, because if we don't break this level, we could just see a continuation of this downtrend. So the safest thing to do right now with NVIDIA is set an alert right here to see if price will break above 119, and set an alert right here at 108. You forgot to close your SPY calls. I guarantee, well, there's a good chance when you open them, if the market continues to go up during London, you may have some extra profit. Said, what other EMA am I using? So I use other EMAs, but for looking for reversals, I'm only looking at the 200-day EMA. The other EMA I use is the 50, also the 9 and the 12. What time frame is this? This is the daily time frame right now on NVIDIA. Yeah, we trade gold too. Damn. Okay. Am I using MetaTrader? No, we use TradeLocker. We also show you guys how to set up those accounts as well for free. You can head to our website. That way you guys will be able to trade live when you see us live and place everything that we place. But that's at ProfitTakersEU.com. Make sure you get that Trading Essential Bundle. And we're also going to give you a complete trading plan, show you how to leverage properly as well. So what trading app? The trading app is called TradeLocker. Let's see, what is that? All right, we'll look at that. So I think that's all the ones y'all requested. The broker, Osprey FX. Let me drop that website in there. You guys can also join our Discord. Put the link to that Discord in there. So this is a website to get that free bundle. I put that in the chat for y'all. Let me pull up that Discord and put that in there for you too. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at gold too. You say you're optimistic. Shit, that's the only way to be. Ricky, what you looking for with that 200-day EMA, Ricky? What's your approach with the 200? Oh, God. All right, we dropped that Discord link in there. All right, let's go to gold. I thought I could just duplicate it. Oh, damn. Damn, it won't bring the settings up. Say you won't see a 200-day EMA today, Ricky. They hating on you, Ricky. Oh, damn. It was there. Hold on a second. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, the 9 was there. It just won't let me change the settings for whatever reason. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, that's never happened, Ricky. They're like, Ricky, just stay focused on the... Ricky, that's the universe telling you want to win. Stay focused. Stay focused on the 200, Ricky. All right, shit, let's go to gold. That shit has never happened. It said you will not alter my settings. All right, where's gold? Oh. Okay. So look like we did the right thing by holding this buy on gold. Now with gold retest our trend line, we're actually looking for a rejection on gold. So something is forming in the market called divergence. That's when you have price making higher highs, and when you start looking at your RSI, it's making lower highs. So we're gonna look for a rejection on gold. Let's see. Daniel, right now I'm on the daily time frame with gold. Oh yeah. So Friday we trapped price. We did not get a break above. Pretty sure by either Tuesday or Thursday we should see a test of that trend line. And then we'll see what goes on structurally from there. We'll look for our sales on gold. It didn't quite test that area. Yeah. see if we can see a retest of that before that continuation to the upside. That risk reward is trash. We're not taking that. So we're already in the buy. We're just gonna hold this thing. Is that a 1 to 3? Yeah, it's a little more than a 1 to 3. All right, we'll see. Okay. Double bottom right there on the 30-minute. That's a tighter entry. Better risk reward. All right, cool. So yeah, we start on the higher time frames and we work our way down to the smaller time frames to refine our entry. That way we can minimize our risk and maximize our gain. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Check this out. If we get a close beneath this candle right here on gold, giving us, oh, let me clean that up, giving us this move right here, then we'll definitely see that drop. Check this out. Right here. If that happens, I'm taking this sell. But we got 15 minutes before this candle actually closes. Boom. The way I'm gonna play it is with a limit order. I love limit orders, man. They give you a beautiful risk reward. All right, there we go. So we got price dropping beneath that level right now, but you know, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. That don't mean shit until the candle closes. We got 15 minutes left in this candle close. People don't get too excited when you see things going seemingly your way. When it comes to analytics, you have to wait until the candle closes because it can always go the opposite way. So keep that in mind, and that'll keep you from getting too anxious and jumping in too soon with these setups. All right, cool. All right, so depending on how that play out, I'm gonna take this sell into the buy. Damn, so I'm gonna come back and check that out. But I need to see a solid close, not it closing at the same level. I need to see it clearly close beneath the real body of this bull candle right here. So we're gonna set an alert below it, set an alert above it. We'll let the market decide. Yeah, we do options too, man. We do options, crypto, forex is all the same thing. We just took a look at triple Qs, Nvidia, Apple. So far everything is looking like it wants to continue the uptrend. Same thing that we got going on with US 30 right now. So right now we had a buy in right here on US 30 down here at the lows. We're looking for this area to get retested right here to take a buy, and we're also in that buy on gold. So we had some huge wins from last week from just US 30 alone over shit. We got 2 trades where we got 1,600 pips back to back. Big wins last week. Win. Yeah. Shit, so this will be it, you guys. Especially with US 30 reaching down to hit that structural level right there. Great chance we're gonna see that continuation. We'll be on in the AM to see how everything turns out. I appreciate you guys for hopping on with us. Do we have a Discord? Yes, we do. Let me drop that link for you guys in there again. I just dropped the link in the TikTok chat. For those that want to trade with us, you can start for free, you guys. My thing is all about application. I want to show you guys how to use everything before you even try it yourself. Come make money with me and test it out yourself. Hold on a second. Monthly RSI is bouncing. Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were still over here on YouTube, man. These guys are everywhere. Let me put that link. Oh, it won't let me type the damn link for the Discord for you on YouTube, but you can click it in my profile so you can get access to it. But yeah, like I said, my biggest thing is application. I want to show you guys how to use these things, all right? You can trade with me for free as long as you want. But for the guys that would like to get started with us, you can start for free. You head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. We show you how to set up your demo accounts, how to set up your live accounts. We also show you how to place and monitor trades. So you'll have a complete trading plan as well. It will give you an understanding of risk reward, give you all of that stuff, okay? You also get the free trial to our Mindset Series Structure Breaking. This is the glue. This is where everything comes together. There's nothing that you'll be able to accomplish throughout the trades if you don't make a shift in your paradigm. And to go along with it, we have our 6-week journal. This teaches you how to become more intentional with your words. Many traders lose trade setups and speak terribly to themselves. We also have a few books available on Amazon. 6 Steps to Trading with Consistent Results covers all of the concepts that I use in the live sessions and in the charting sessions to find these setups and to get the wins that we make weekly. We also have log books so you guys can log your trade setups and your emotional state throughout the process of executing. You have to know what a problem is so you know where to fix it. We have merch as well, and to join the team, you can get that beginner bundle, upgrade to tier 2. But as always, remember, you're only one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same?